going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to the final game of Friday night here from Summertown Elementary at the Summertown Smackdown, featuring the Lady Eagles of Summertown and the Lady Lions of Columbia. AJ Good here on the X Sports Network here for the final game here of the evening. Taking a look at both sides. Columbia coming in after going to the district semifinals a year ago. Their head coach is Avery Costello. For Summertown, who made it to the Class A sub-state game a year ago after winning it all in Class Single A the year before. Their head coach is Andrea Kelly. So the home squad, this is their first game of the Summertown Smackdown. They will have several tomorrow. Taking a look at their starting lineup, you got Abby Jo Schaefer, Ellie Mason, Millie Emerson, Izzy Garland, Audrey Huffstetler, Annalie Kelly. Looks like that's going to be the starting lineup there for the Lady Eagles. For the Lions, it looks like you got Gabby Bolton, Am Woolaver, Tiana Davis, Ellison Fogel, Allie Reese, and Kennedy Houston's, and also Blair Lovell. And, of course, everyone will cycle in throughout the course of the game here. We'll got the hang of Columbia's rotation earlier, and we'll get the hang of it once the game goes along. So it looks like you got Mason, Schaefer, and Garland there at the net. On the back end, Huffstetler, Emerson, and Kelly. So Summertown will serve it up to start things off. Looks like we got 63 minutes to get in a couple varsity sets and a JV set as well. Bolton digs that one out. Reese a diving save, and Woolaver sends it back. Schaefer. Huffstetler here to Schaefer. That one's dug out by Fogel. And then Fogel sends it over, dug out by Emerson. And sent over and down by Fogel and Houston. And the Lions take an early 1-0 lead. The Allie Reese to serve up to lead things off. Emerson checks out. Checking in's Maddie Gillum here for the Lady Eagles. Reese to serve is up. That one's dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler setting up Mason. That one is dug out by Lovell. Reese here to Woolaver. Punched over. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler now to Schaefer. Blocked and in. Woolaver and Houston combining for that one. And it's a 2-0 Lion lead. Reese, who had the hot hand at one point against Spring Hill, serves it up. Kelly digs out. Huffstetler, Schaefer fading away, gets it over. Reese, Lovell, now to Woolaver. Can't get it over the net. And the Lady Eagles get their first point here of the set. Maddie Huffstetler checking in. Mason's serve is over the net, dug out by Bolton. Reese here to Woolaver, mishits it again. We're tied up here at 2. Mason back to serve once again. Game tied at 2 here in the first set. That's over the net, dug out by Bolton. Reese and Woolaver over the net. That one's dug out. Huffstetler here to Garland, who misses wide. And the Lions now lead at 3-2. Corinne Houston checks in for Bolton. Fogel will go back and serve here for the Lions. Sent over the net. Dug out by Gillum. Schaefer. Now to Garland over the net. Dug out by Reese. Lovell. Setting up Houston. Pushes that one over. Gillum digs it out. Kelly. Setting up Garland. That one's in. We're tied up at 3 here in the first set. And now have a timeout here called by Andrea Kelly of Summertown with the match tied at 3. It's the first timeout. We'll take the break with them here on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Abby Jo Schaefer back to serve it up. Match tied at 3 here in the first set as Summertown used their first timeout. Houston digs it out. Reese here to Fogel. Dug out by Kelly on the back end. Huff-Stetler now to Garland. And that one's going to go long. And the Lions retake the lead here at 4-3. Houston back to serve it up. That one's over the net. No, excuse me, that one is into the net. So we're tied up back and forth. 3 of the 4 Lady Eagle points have come from Lion mistakes so far as Houston checks out. Back to serve now for the Lady Eagles is Gillum. Excuse me, that's Garland. Dug out by Woolaver. Reese now to Davis. Dug out by Huff-Stetler. Emerson now back to Huff-Stetler. Blocked down and in by Davis. Columbia now with a 5-4 lead. Woolaver back to serve. The left-hander over the net. That one's dug out by Schaefer. Huff-Stetler setting up Maddie Huff-Stetler. That one is in. Tied up at 5 here. Huff-Stetler picking up her first kill. Huff-Stetler out. Mason back in here for Summertown. Young Summertown team, just one senior as Kelly serves it up. Dug out by Lovell. Reese now to Fogel. Dug out by Kelly on the back end. Sent back to Columbia. Houston. Reese tips it over and in. 6-5 Lion lead. Bolton back in. Corinne Houston to check out, and she'll come back and serve. Left-hander over the net. That one is dug out by Garland. Huff-Stetler now to Emerson. That one's in. We're tied up at 6. Lady Eagle front line starting to come alive here as Gillum will now come in for Emerson. And Gillum back to serve. Back and forth between these two in the early part of this set. Gillum serve. Dug out by Bolton. Reese now to Fogel in the net. And the Lady Eagles have the lead. It's 7-6. The third ball that the Lions have put into the net so far in this set. Next serve here from Gillum. Dug out by Bolton. Reese brings it back into play. We'll have her over the net. Dug out by Kelly. Huff-Stetler setting up Schaefer. Dug out by Bolton. Nobody there, and Schaefer picks up her first kill. And the Lady Eagles have their largest lead so far at 8-6. Gillum's next serve is in the net. And quickly back to a 1-point game. No subs either side as Tiana Davis will go back and serve for Columbia. Actually, Kennedy Houston will check in and Lovell will go back and serve. Serve is up over the net. That one is wide, or long, I should say, to make it 9-7. Huffstedler back to serve over the net, dug out by Bolton. Reese now to Fogel. That one's tipped by Schaefer, saved by Garland. Schaefer over the net, dug out by Bolton. Houston tips it over, dug out by Huffstedler. Kelly now to Garland. That one's in. That will make it 10-7 here for Summertown. Garland, the freshman, showing out early on. Next serve from Huffstedler can't find its way over the net. And we'll make it 10-8. So Reese will go back and serve for the second time here in the first set. Sent over. And just out of reach of Gillum, and Reese will come away with the ace, and it's now a 1-point game. Next serve from Reese, dug out by Schaefer. Huffstedler setting up Garland. Tipped, saved by Reese. Houston in the air, over to Fogel, fading away over the net. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstedler now to Schaefer. Dug out by Lovell. Sent in to play, Woolaver. Long. One hop and on the stage. 2-point lead at 11-9 for the Lady Eagles. Kelly checks out. And Maddie Huffstedler into the game. Ellie Lou Mason serve up. Dug out by Lovell off the side. Reese can't handle it. And Mason comes away with an ace and a 3-point Lady Eagle lead. Mason to serve again. That's over the net. That's dug out by Lovell. Reese to Houston, sent over and in. Miss hit, but it works. Make it 12-10. Korean Houston back in the game. Fogel to serve for the second time here in the first set. Sent over the net, dug out by Maddie Huffstedler. To Audrey, now over to Garland, dug out by Reese. Lovell in the air. Reese will push it over. Huffstedler, Kelly, now to Garland. Tipped over, saved by Reese, into the net, but in. The freshman showing out big early on. Millie Emerson back in the game as Gillum will check out. Serve up here from Schaefer. Rocket over the net, dug out by Lovell, sent back to Summertown. Emerson, Huffstedler, Emerson pushed over. Lovell digs that one out over to Reese. Now to Woolaver. Long. Make it 14-10. Serve here from Schaefer over the net, dug out by Lovell. Reese here to Houston and mishits it. And run going on for the Lady Eagles. Their lead's largest of the game at 5 at 15-10. Next serve from Schaefer over the net. Dug out. Sent over now to Houston. Dug out by Schaefer. Huffstedler. Garland tipped over. Dug out by Reese. Lovell here to Woolaver. In the net. 16-10 the Lady Eagle advantage. Next serve from Schaefer. Rocket over off of Houston and in for the ace. Lady Eagles on a run here. Their lead's out to 7. I believe it's a 5-0 run here. Schaefer with the hot hand over the net. Dug out by diving Houston. Make it back-to-back aces for the senior. An 18-10 lead. Avery Costello going to call her first time out here of the first set. With her team trailing by 8, we'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Teneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Teneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Teneke Properties. Visit Teneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Columbia uses its first timeout as they trail Summertown by 8 here in the first set. Kennedy Houston over the net and diving save by Kelly. Huffstedler, Emerson in for the kill. Good offense there from the Lady Eagles. Their run continues now at 7-0. Next serve here from Schaefer over the net, dug out by Fogel. Lovell now in the air over to Kennedy Houston over the net. Schaefer, Huffstedler, Emerson. That one's in. Back-to-back kills to make it 20-10. Sophomore now coming alive. Schaefer with the hot hand. The serve once again. Dug out by Fogel. Reese. And Houston blocked through by Emerson, make it 3 straight points. 21-10. They're on a 9-0 run. Next serve here from Schaefer. A rocket off the top of the net. Bodies everywhere. And Columbia finds a way to get it over. Kelly, Huffstedler here to Emerson. Reese digs it out. Lovell. Woolaver over the net. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstedler now to Emerson. That one's in. 4 straight points and now a 10-0 run. Next serve here from Schaefer. Over, dug out by Woolaver. Reese over to Houston off the pole. Lady Eagles now 2 points away. Schaefer serves up. Lovell digs it out high in the air. Reese, Kennedy Houston. Dug out by Schaefer, goes backwards. Kelly saves it. Schaefer can't get it over. And that breaks the 11-0 run. So now still 2 points away, up 12. Kennedy Houston back to serve. Tiana Davis back in. Lovell will check out. Houston serve. Over the net, dug out by Schaefer. Kelly sends it over to Emerson and can't find its way over. Back-to-back points for the Lions has now cut the lead to 11. 23-12 here in the first set, our final match of the Summertown Smackdown. Friday evening, that is, from the elementary school. As that serve from Houston goes a couple feet long, and now the Lady Eagles are at set point. Garland back to serve. Sent over the net, dug out by Woolaver. Reese setting up Houston. Tipped, dug out by Garland. Schaefer sends it back in the play, and Kelly finds its way over the net. Lovell, Reese. Davis slaps it over and in. 24-13. Next serve here from Woolaver. Dug out by Schaefer. Huffstedler. Here to Emerson. Slammed home, and that will do it for the first set. Lady Eagles take it 25-13. When we return, will be the start of the second set. That's next here on the X Sports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, His mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Summertown Smackdown, second set here between Columbia and the Lady Eagles. Summertown taking the first one 25-12. Starting the second set will be Emerson Schaefer, Garland, Mason, Kelly, and Huffstetler. For the Lions will be Reese, Bolton, Lovell, Woolaver, Fogel, and Kennedy Houston. So Reese will serve things up. Start things off here for the Lions. That one's over the net, dug out by Schaefer. Huffstetler back to Schaefer, tipped over and in. Senior starts off with the kill. Lady Eagles up early, 1-0. Kelly out, and seeing her first action will be Gabby Long. Mason back to serve. That's over the net, dug out, and pinballed around, but still will come away for an ace for Ellie Mason. Serve here from Mason over the net, dug out by Bolton. Reese sending up Fogel over the net, dug out by Mason. Huffstetler. And they're going to give the point here to Columbia as Houston won the battle of the net. Mason out, Kelly in for Summertown. Fogel back to serve it up. Corinne Houston in for Bolton. 2-1 the Summertown lead. Sent over the net, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler to Schaefer, just a hair long, and we're tied up at 2. Fogel back to serve once again. Finds its way over, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler, now to Schaefer. Good effort by Columbia. Schaefer slams it home, her second kill of the set. Lady Eagles retake the lead. Gillum in, Schaefer now will check out. First serve here for Gillum over the net, dug out by Lovell. Reese now to Kennedy Houston, dug out by Kelly, sent back to Columbia and in. Put it in the perfect spot where everyone in purple thought someone else had it. They've doubled their lead to 4-2. It's one of those things that happens in this sport. Gillum's next serve, a high pop fly saved by Lovell. Reese to Woolaver, blocked down and in by Millie Emerson. Third block of the match. That's a 3-point Lady Eagle lead. Gillum serve. Dug out by Fogel. Reese. Woolaver. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Here to Garland. Back to Garland and in. Lady Eagle front line is very strong here so far. Now out to a 4-point lead at 6-2. Freshman didn't give up on it. Gillum to serve once again. Left-hander. Rocket over the net. Dug out by Lovell. Reese. Here to Houston. That's long, and it's a 5-0 run. Gillum again with the hot hand over the net, dug out by Lovell. Sends it over to Reese, sending up Will Laver, blocked down and in once again by Millie Emerson. Serve here from Gillum, off the top of the net, saved by Woolaver. Reese, now the Lovell gets it over. Kelly, Huffstedler, Emerson, but Houston will block that one down and in. The 6-0 Lady Eagle run. Davis in, Kennedy Houston out. Level back to serve. That's over the net, dug out by Gillum. Huffstedler, Emerson, long. 8-4. Level back to serve and won't find its way over the net. The Lady Eagles lead is back out to 5 at 9-4. Serve here from Izzy Garland, dug out by Lovell. Reese, Davis pushes it over, dug out by diving Gillum. Huffstedler now to Emerson, slammed home. 10-4. Emerson having a huge second set so far. Freshman right-hander. Over the net, dug out by Fogel. Reese here to Davis. Dug out by Garland, sent back to Columbia. Houston now over to Summertown. Emerson, and looks like Emerson is called for being in the net to make it 10-5. Woolaver back to serve. The left-hander over, dug out by Garland. Huffstedler and Davis takes advantage of the hard dig to slam that one down. 10-6. Back-to-back points here for the Lions. Woolaver dug out by Garland. Kelly and long over the net. Dug out by Lovell. Reese, Davis, and Smith's time the jump. Falls in for the Lady Eagles. Lead back out to 5. Next serve here for Kelly. Dug out by Lovell. Fogel. And Davis over. Dug out by Garland. Huffstedler. Emerson. And in. Lead back out to 6 at 12-6. Kelly back to serve. That's over the net. Dug out by Lovell. Reese. Over to Davis. That was blocked. She sends it back over. Kelly. Huffstedler. Emerson tipped and in. Another point for the sophomore. 7-point lead, their largest of the set. Next serve from Kelly over the net. Dug out by Lovell. Reese. Here to Woolaver. Dug out by Garland. Huffstedler. And battle at the net. Sent over to Columbia. Now back to Summertown. Gillum. And Davis wins another battle at the net. Lead down to 6 at 13-7. Corinne Houston back to serve. Gets it way over the net. Garland, Huffstedler, and might have been some miscommunication there. Anyway, lead down to 5 at 13-8. Looks like we've got 37 minutes left on the clock here. Or I could just look at my watch. Yeah, about 37, 36 minutes. Houston serve, dug out by Garland. Huffstedler. Now to it. That was Mason. Reese. Fogel. Dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler setting up Emerson. Slammed home. Schaefer set the check back in. Comes in for Gillum. Houston will check out. Bolton will check in for Columbia. 14-8 is the Lady Eagle lead. Emerson's serve hits the top of the net but can't find its way over. 14-9. Serve here from Davis. That's over the net and long. 6-point lead again for the Lady Eagles. 15-9. Lovell in, Davis out. No subs on the Summertown side is Huffstetler. Audrey Huffstetler will go back and serve. Over the net, dug out by Woolaver. Back to Summertown, Mason. Huffstetler, Schaefer. Tipped, dug out by Fogel. Reese back to Fogel. Long. Tied for their second largest lead again in the second set. It's 7. Huffstetler again over the net, and that one's long. So Reese will go back and serve for the second time here in the second set. Team trailing by 6. It's over the net, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler, Mason, in. Kelly out long in for the Lady Eagles. Mason back to serve once again. Had the hot hand earlier in the set. Rocket over the net, dug out by Lovell. Sent over now to Woolaver, dug out by Garland. Woolaver sends it back and in. Kelly back in. Mason out now. 6-point Lady Eagle lead. Fogel back to serve. Corinne Houston into the game. Bolton will check out for the Lions. Fogel sends it over. Just out of the reach of Kelly, and Fogel comes away with the ace. So the Lions get it down to 5. Serve from Fogel, dug out by Kelly. Huffstetler. Now the long, gets it over the net, dug out by Lovell. Reese, here to Woolaver, and that one's long. So 18-12. Gillum in, Schaefer out for Summertown. Serve here from Gillum over the net, dug out by a diving Lovell. Reese now over to Kennedy Houston. That one's in. She really skied up for that one. They back down to 5, 18-13. Davis will check back in for the Lions. And Kennedy Houston will check out. Lovell back to serve, second time here in the second set. Sent over the net, dug out by Garland. Huffstetler, now the long, fading away, gets it over, but wide. So it's down to 4 at 18-14. Serve here from Lovell. That one is over. That's dug out by Garland. Huffstetler, now to Emerson, and just out of her reach. Leads down to 3 here. Serve here from Lovell, can't find its way over. That breaks a small Lion run of 4-0. Lead back out the 4 at 19-15. Serve here from the freshman at Garland, dug out by Lovell. Huffstetler back over, dug out by Houston. Reese now to Davis, long. As the Lady Eagles hit the backstretch at 20-15. Garland again over the net, dug out by Lovell. Reese now to Fogel over the net, dug out by Gillum. Huffstetler, Emerson slammed home. She is so good at just finding where they are not and putting it there with some velocity. 21-15. Garland back to serve over the net, dug out by Lovell. Davis. Here to Fogel over the net, dug out by Garland. Huffstetler. And just out of the reach of Long. 21-16. Stein will check in for the Lions. Woolaver will check out. Huffstetler out. And Tess Long in for the Lady Eagles. Serve over, dug out by Garland. Long. Now to Emerson, blocked. And nobody there. Front line of the Lions starting to come alive. Lead down the floor, 21-17. Stein to serve again. Sent over the net. Dug out by Gillum. Long. Over to Gabby Long over. Reese sends it back. Garland. Tess Long. Emerson. And a double hit called against Tess Long. It's now a 3-point lead, 21-18. Huffstetler back into the game now for Long. Sent over by Stein. Dug out by Garland. Huffstetler now to Emerson. And Lovell. That one's off the wall and in. 22-18. Annalie Kelly back to serve. Sends over the net. Just misses Long by a foot. 22-19. Corinne Houston back to serve. That's over the net. Dug out by a diving Garland. Huffstetler gets it in the air. Kelly over the net. Dug out by Stein. Lovell. Here to Reese. She gets it over the net. That's dug out by Garland. Huffstetler. Here to Emerson. Off of Stein. Off the goal. Ball still alive. Lovell. And Reese gets it over. And the point will go to Summertown to make it 23-19. Now 2 points away. Emerson back to serve. I guess they're saying that if it hits the goal, it's a dead ball. That's what their head coach and Avery Costello is asking. We haven't, surprisingly enough, in the 4 games or the 4 matches we've seen the Smackdown, that's the first one that's actually hit the backboard. At least in a varsity game. Had a few close calls, but as close as they are, it's amazing it hasn't hit there yet. So Reese is relaying the message here to Costello. Reese is the captain. So for those who aren't familiar with volleyball, when a coach wants to, quote unquote, have an argument or have a discussion with the head coach, the captain, whoever's on the court, has to talk to the official, and then the captain relays the information to the official. So that's how volleyball works. You know, whether you agree with that or not, it doesn't matter. That's just how the game works. So 23-19, right, Kevin? 23-19 the lead here for Summertown. Emerson to serve. Now at looks like the 27-minute mark. Sent back over. Emerson. Huffstetler. Schaefer. Blocked by Davis. Kelly. Diving stop there by Mason. Goes wide. And now the Lions at the back stretch, 23-20. Bolton checks in. Fogel back to serve. Fogle ready. Sends it over. Dug out by Emerson off the side. Saved by Garland. Kelly over the net. Dug out by Lovell. Reese sends it over. Diving save by Kelly. Huffstetler. Now Emerson over the net. Dug out by Lovell. Reese. Kelly. Huffstetler. Schaefer slammed home off of the shoe tops of Stein. And now the Lady Eagles a point away here from taking the second set and the varsity side of action. Huffstetler back to serve, set and match point. That's over the net. Dug out by Fogle, goes backwards and in. So Huffstetler with an ace, and that one will end the varsity portion of this match here. As the Lady Eagles took the first set 25-12, the second one here 25-20. In a few minutes here will be the JV's turns for each side. We can give them a couple minutes to warm up, and then we will have them in action here next on the X Sports Network.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower, or your ATV, or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an Amar Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Story & Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back for the JV portion here between Columbia and Summertown. Tess Long starts things off here with an ace for the Lady Eagles. Do my best here to try to keep up with everybody on the court here. As Long sends it over again. Not sure of the JV side here for Columbia. And Long now makes a back-to-back 2-0. Varsity won both of their sets against the Lions, and the Lady Eagles trying to make it a clean sweep here. Serve over the net. Attempt here from Columbia. They'll get it over the net. That one is dug out by Emerson Franks. Long now back to Franks. That one's in. Franks with the kill. Eagles starting hot here, 3-0. Yeah, Mason, Franks, Laney Miller, Gillum, and Tess Long. Not sure who number 15 is. Don't have one on the roster that we have. Lions falling all over themselves here. Just some miscommunication there. Makes it 4-0. Long back to serve it again. That one is a rocket over the net. Columbia's attempt to get it over. They do. And in. It's 4-1. Looks like we got about 20 minutes. Now under 20 minutes left here in this match. Before we're back at it bright and early. Well, Kevin's not. I am. Back at over at Etheridge at 8:30 in the morning. That serve is over. Dug out by Gillum. Long. Mason blocks it. Sends back over to Columbia. They'll get it over the net. Long. Gillum. And can't get it over there is Summertown. Serve is over. That's dug out by Gillum. Long. Here to Mason. That one is dug out by Columbia. They'll try to get it over the net, and they do. Gillum. Here to Long. Mason slapped over and in. Garland and Maddie Huff-Stetler now set the check in here for the Eagles. Actually, just Garland. No. Yeah, bit of confusion there momentarily. Franks now serves it up. That one is dug out by the Lions. And they get it over the net. Gillum, Long, here to Miller, slaps it over. Attempt here from Columbia. In the net. It's a 6-2 Lady Eagle lead. Serve here from Franks. That one is dug out. And blocked down and in by Garland. Front line was very strong for Summertown on the varsity side of things. Actually, to say that Summertown was in the net there, so still they were strong on the front line there, and I believe they're going to call Garland in the net there on the block attempt. 6-3 the lead, 17 minutes left here on the night. Serve here from Columbia. Dug out by Franks, Long. Now to Mason. Ball over for Columbia, but Long. 7-3. Next serve here from Mason off the top of the net and can't find its way over. Serve here from Columbia. Dug out by Garland. Long. Now to Gabby Long. Dug out off the rafters. And they're going to... Part of the part of the gym rules here. If it hits the roof, hits the wall, or hits the basket, it's considered dead. So it's a point for Summertown. They lead 8-4. Checking in and now serving is Kylie Fisher. It's over the net. Back over to Summertown. Gabby Long and Columbia called in the net. That will go over to Summertown. Serve here from Fisher over the net, and went off of dugout, went off of Lily Stoltz's head over and perfectly in between the Lady Eagles. That is a kill of a lifetime. We've seen some wild stuff here today, Kevin. Hey, also she doesn't get a concussion. That's a good story to tell there. Frank digs out that. Long to Gabby Long. Diving save. Stutz slaps it over. And Gabby Long sends it back, and that one, the dig, will go into the second row. That serve dug out by Stutz and back to Gabby Long. Slams it home off the hard dig. 11-5, Lady Eagle lead. 15 minutes left on the night. Serve here for Summertown. That one is dug out high in the air. Stutz back into play. And the side of a mishit there for Columbia. 7-point lead. Next serve. Sent back, and Gabby Long off a hard dig. Slams it home again. Next serve here is up, dug out, and falls in. Second point off a hard dig that goes Columbia's way. Cuts the lead down to 7, 13-6. Serve from Stutz, dug out by Fisher. Now here to Gabby Long, can't get it over the net. Back-to-back points for the Lions, makes it 13-7. Serve here from Stutz, dug out by Gillum. Tess Long, over to Garland. Excuse me, that was Emerson Franks who comes away with the kill. 14-7. Next serve here from Gillum. That's over the net. And a swing and a miss for an ace. I've seen a couple of those today in just about every match we've seen. I've seen a couple funny ones too. And it's funny because they laughed at themselves as well. Columbia will get this one over the net. Dug out, now over to Tess Long. Here to Ellie Mason. That one is in. 16-7. Maddie Gillum serve. Dug out by Stutz. And that goes over to net here. And that one falls in. Another killer tip there. I believe that was Frank's. Serve from Gillum. Dug out high in the air. Get that one over. That one is dug out by Fisher. Franks tries to get it over, and that's just one hit too many there for the Lady Eagles. 17-8. So 12 minutes here left on the night. Serve off the top net. Saved by Franks. Now the long back to Franks. And just a bit too long. Serve up. Dug out on the back line. Long. Now to Fisher, who gets it over the net. Columbia pushes it over. Fisher Tessalon slaps it over. Stutz tries for the kick save and a beauty and misses. 18-9. Serve here from Tessalon. Valadez gets it in the air. That one sent over. Nobody there, and the Lions come away with the point, 18-10. That's a rocket. Dug out long. Now to Huffstetler. Diving attempt, and Columbia keeps alive. Back over to Summertown. Long. Mason. That one's in. Good effort from Valadez. Frank's back to serve. Garland back in the game. Right-hander over the net. That one is dug out. Pushed over by the Lions. Garland. Long. Back to Garland. Dug out. Columbia does get it over. Dug out by Gillum. Long. Here to Huffstetler. Blocked and in. So 19-11. One is sent over. Dug out by Garland. Long. Now back to Garland. Blocked, down and in again. Same person for Columbia, number 5. Serve here from Columbia. Gillum lets it go long. Makes it 20-12 Lady Eagles. Under 10 minutes left to play here. Ellie Mason, here to serve. Adds over. Dug out high in the air. And then slammed home by Gabby Long. Nope, we're going to call Summertown in the net there. We'll call that on Gabby Long. So point will go back over to Columbia. (2013). Go under 9 minutes left to play. Serve here for Columbia. Dug out by Gillum. Long. Here to Garland. And in. Huffstetler out. And Fisher in. Her serve is dug out. Columbia gets it over. Gillum digs this one out. Long can't slap that one over. So 21-14. Serve for Columbia. Dug out by Gillum. Long. And that one goes over to Columbia. And Columbia can't find its way over. Now an 8-point lead. 3 points away from taking this JV set. Substitution now as Garland will check out. So a lot of action in the varsity contest between the two. Next serve is dug out. And will find its way in. 2 points away. Next serve here for Summertown. Dug out. And again, Lions struggle to find a way to get it over the net. The Lady Eagles now a point away. That one is dug out. And Columbia gets it over. Long. Here to Franks. That one is dug out high in the air. Ooh, collision there in the middle of the court. Columbia does get it over. Long. Tessalon now back to Gabby Long and Long. 24-15. And you can do your best to keep your form and shape the best you can. But when that ball pops up like that, everyone's got the same mindset to try to save it. Franks digs it out long. Now back to Franks. Dugout. Columbia gets it over. Gillum digs it out. Tessalon slaps it over. Now Columbia in control. And they do get it over. And Fisher sends it wide. So the Lions going on a bit of a run here at the end of this set. It's 24-16. Still set point here for the Lady Eagles. Under 6 left to play. And is dug out by Fisher. Long. Gabby Long over the net. Columbia just can't get that one over. That one will do it for this JV set. I think they're just going to win it 25-16. I don't know if they're just going to keep them out and play out the remaining 5 minutes or just call it a night. I think they're just going to play the remaining 5 minutes here. Let them get some extra experience in. Nothing wrong with that. Yep, and that's what they're going to do. So they got 5 minutes here, as we just went under 5 minutes there. The Eagles took that one. 25-16. Franks digs this one out. Tessalon now back to Franks. A rocket over, dug out by Columbia. And the Lions get it over the net, dug out by Franks. Tessalon now to Gabby Long, tipped over, saved by Columbia. And ball doesn't go in the right direction. The Eagles take the lead in probably what's going to be maybe if they get to 10. Is it? Mason checks in for Gabby Long. Maddie Gillum back to serve. Over the net, hit high in the air. And the Lions do get it over and in. And some breaks so far. Serve here from the Lions. That one is off the side of the fist and in. That's an ace for the Lions as they take a 2-1 lead. Next serve over the net. That one's dug out. Now to Tess Long. Here to Mason. And the Lions are going to find a way to keep that one in play, but unfortunately that one goes long. 2-2. As Tessalon will serve it up. Lions are going backwards with it. Do find a way to get it over. It's Valadez there. Franks now sends it back over to Columbia. Mason off of her hands. Maddie Gillum sends it back, and wild exchange there. The Lady Eagles win. Get 3-2. Tessalon serves it up. Dug out off the side, and an ace for Tess. 4-2. Next serve here, that one is up. Stutz sends a hard shot. One hops over the stage to make it 5-2 Lady Eagles. Next serve, dug out by the Lions. Sends that one over the net. Franks, long, now back to Franks. Tipped. Down and in there for Franks, another kill. With 2 left to play. Sent over off Stutz. Back over by Columbia. Gillum sends it back. Lions send it over. And in. 6-3. Minute and a half left. Next serve here for the Lions. Dug out, now the test long. Over to Miller, gets it over the net. Now Stutz over for Columbia. Dug out by Gillum. Long. Now to Mason. That one's in. (7-3) under a minute left to play here. And Columbia gets it over. Gillum. Long. Miller. And battle at the net. One here by Columbia. Might be able to get 2 more plays in. And that one's over. Dug out by Gillum. Long. Here to Garland. That one's in. Deflected into the 4th row. And we are going to come up here on what will be our final point. Gabby Long in for Gillum. Served up by Mason. And Columbia can't get it over. Or they do get it over, and that one will do it. So Summertown with a clean sweep in all 3 1/3 sets here. We'll be back in action. 8:30 in the morning, at least I will, from Etheridge. Or at least, hopefully, if Crash has his stuff together. You never know about that kid. So 8:30 in the morning from Etheridge. Day number 2 here. Kevin and Hayden will be here at 1:30, right, Kevin? Here from Summertown Elementary. Try to get as many of our local teams in here over the next 2 days. So for Kevin Wright, I'm AJ Good. We will see you guys bright and early in the morning.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.